Namaste everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you the lateral extension, and these lateral extensions are really important for improving your twisting, to improve your back bending, right? So whatever the asanas we are doing, so it is going to be right from the basic level to the advanced level, and there are some instructions that you have to follow when you are doing the lateral extension. One thing that you remember that when going with the lateral extension asana practice, okay, so here there are some few points that you have to remember when you're doing the asana. Okay, so one thing you have to remember that the moment when you're going with the asanas, for example, if you are going with the lateral extension, एक चीज आपको ध्यान में रखना है कि lateral extension is completely, it's a completely the side bending based asana, right? So the lateral, the side bending. Right, so generally you need to avoid bending back and you please avoid bending forward. Okay, so whatever the asanas we are covering in this session, so all asanas will be towards any one of the sideways. Okay, so where we are going to the side bending itself. Okay, side bending is a significant as lateral extension. It's a pure side bending. That's the one thing. And the second thing, you please avoid forward bending and the backward bending when you are doing the asanas. And the moment when you are collapsing the spine unnecessarily when you are doing the back bend instead of bending sideways, and if you are bending sideways, if you are bending back or if you are bending forward, so unnecessarily you are straining your back. Okay, so you remember to bend sideways completely. And the third thing you have to remember that you have to bring your awareness towards your spinal. Okay, so you need to bring your awareness towards the spinal. So एक चीज आपको ध्यान में रखना है कि when you are doing the asanas, you always remember to lengthen your spine when you are doing the asana. So generally, when you're doing the asana, like most of you, maybe hunch in the back when you're doing the asana. You please don't try to hunch back when you're doing the asana. So whether you're doing the basic asanas, whether you're doing intermediate, whether you're doing advanced, whatever the asanas you're doing, always you try to lengthen it. Okay, you have to go with the elongation of the spine, and then only you have to enter into the asana. Okay, without any elongation, you don't enter into the asana. If you're not elongating, if you're not lengthening the spine, if you're hunching in the back when you're doing the asana, if you're trying, then you will hurt your back unnecessarily. Okay, so your laterals, the back of the muscles may disturb when you're not lengthening the spine. Okay, so you remember to lengthen it. And the third thing that you have to remember that when you are lengthening the spine, when you are entering the asana, it's a breathing awareness that you have to inhale, you have to lengthen the spine, lift the sternum. While exhaling only you have to bend sideways. Okay, no inhalation should be done when you are going to the asana, when you are going to the lateral extension. As we are extending, we are exhaling. As we are lengthening, we are inhaling. It's a simple funda that you have to remember. Okay, like the moment when you raise in the hand, inhale. As you are raising the hand, you have to lengthen the spine, you have to open up the chest more. You have to fill up the lungs completely with the air as you are inhaling. Okay, as you are raising the hands. As you are bringing the hands on, we are exhaling. Okay. And the moment when you are going to the asana, you have to inhale, fill up the lungs completely, exhale. You have to bend sideways. These things that you have to remember. And the fourth thing that you have to remember that simply you can go with the Uddiyana Bandha and simply you can also go with the Mula Bandha. Why I am saying this Uddiyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha is this Uddiyana Bandha will support the spine actually. Right? If you want to uplift your if you want to uplift your spine, and if you want to enter into the asana, it is really important that you have to go with the moderate contraction of your abdominal muscles, right? So you have to go with the contraction of your abdominal muscles, simply the engagement of your abdominal muscles. Okay, so if you apply the Uddiyana Bandha, simply you can go with the engagement, and then you have to go with the asana to stabilize your spine. Okay. And the fourth thing the fifth thing you have to remember that you have to go with the Mula Bandha. The Mula Bandha is a kind of where you are going with the engagement of your pelvic floor muscles. Okay, so these pelvic floor muscles will actually stabilize your body when you are holding the asana, right? And sometimes there is a chance of getting the pain in the lower back as well. Okay, so if you want to stabilize your back and if you want to stabilize your pelvis, right? So you need to go with this Mula Bandha, go with the engagement of your pelvic muscles, so that will help you. And the other thing that you have to remember that when you are performing the asana, because these are the main things that you remember, because I don't want कि आप लोग इंजर हुए हैं. I don't want any injury in these classes. So you need to remember that you have to go with the engagement of your abdominal muscles, engagement of your pelvic floor and the glutes, and the seventh and the other thing that you have to remember that you have to engage your laterals as well. You have to engage your oblique muscles, right? Here internal external oblique muscles will plays an important role because we are bending sideways completely. If you are not engaging these muscles properly, then you will find difficulty. We can't hold the asanas for longer time, right? So you have to go with moderate engagement of your oblique muscles. So that really helps you when you are doing the asana. Clear? So ये चीज आपको ध्यान में रखना आसन करते वक्त. Let's get started. Now you sit in simple cross-legged position here. Now join your both the hands in namaskar. Take a long deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll go with 3 Omkar chanting. Deep inhale. Deep inhale. Deep inhale. Feel the vibration of this chanting. You gently rub your both palms and slowly touch your eyes with a beautiful smile. Open your eyes and relax. Great. Now we'll start to practice. Now simply you sit on the same position here. Now extend your both hands sideways. Now we'll go with the Sukshma Vyayam. Okay. Now you deep inhale. Raise your head up. Exhale down. Inhale, look 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 up. Exhale down. Now go with the full half neck rotation. 1, 2. Relax the neck muscle. 3, 4, 5. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Now keep your both the hands on the shoulder. Shoulder rotation 1. You try to touch your both the elbows together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extend your both hands forward. Go with the full hand rotation. 1. Rotate the shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax. Inhale and exhale. Now from the same position, you keep your hands in front of the chest. Each exhale you twist and look back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, you raise your both the hands up, interlock your both the hands. Your palms facing up to the ceiling. You lift the sternum up, try to make an arch in the back. Exhale down. Inhale, raise both the hands up, make an arch in the back. You try to push the shoulders more back, open up the chest more. Exhale down. Inhale, raise both the hands up, make an arch in the back. You keep pressing the shoulder more back. Exhale down. Inhale, raise both the hands, make an arch in the back. You lift the chest up and stay there. 1. Well, 2. Make an arch in the back. 3, 4, 5. Well, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Exhale, you look down, head on 5. Well, 4, well, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, you raise both the hands up here. Now slowly, you keep your one hand back. You lift the sternum more, open up the chest more, go back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inhale, raise the hand up. Exhale, keep your another hand back. You try to push your abdomen forward. You lift the chest up, you drop your head back. 1, well, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, you raise other hand up, you keep walking back. Go more back, open up the chest, you push your abdomen forward. 1, well, 2, well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, bend forward here towards the right leg. As we are keeping the right hand back, exhale, bend forward here. 5. You keep your fingertip on the ground. 4. Well, 3. Here 2. 1. Inhale. Raise your both hands up. You try to keep your one hand back. Extend the hand more. Open up the chest. Drop your head back. 1. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, you slowly bend forward here. 1. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, you raise your hand up. Now you try to fix your both the palms back here. Now you keep rolling the hands more. You try to open up the chest more, lift the sternum up, drop the head back. 1. Well, 2. Rotate the shoulder here. 3, 4, 5. Well, 6. Well, 7. You try to keep your both legs front here. 8. Open up the chest more. 9. Now from the same you try to move your waist forward. You keep rolling the hands more back. Open up the chest more here and open up the shoulder. 2. Well and 3. Here 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And slowly come back. Inhale and relax. Just shake your hands. Relax the hands. 5. Well and 4. 3. Well and 2. 1. Now from here, now posterior part of the legs are touching to the ground comfortably. You try to keep your both the foot in the dorsal. Extend your both hands sideways. Each exhale you twist. You look back. Melu Vakrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You twist and hold, open up the chest more. Don't take hunchback. You lift the sternum, open up the chest, you keep looking back and stay 1. Well and 2. You go back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, rise up both the hands up. Exhale, you twist. You look back 1. Well and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift the chest 8, 9. Inhale, rise up both the hands up. Exhale, bend forward, hold the foot with both the hands. Inhale, exhale, go down, lengthen the spine. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Well and 2. 1. Inhale, rise up both the hands up. Exhale, you twist, fix your both the palms firmly. Bring the right hand to the left and left hand to the right side. You go down slowly. Inhale, both the hands up. Exhale, go down, fix the palm. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. 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 Inhale, come up. Exhale, you go down, fix the palm firmly into the ground, you look front and stay there. 1, come on. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, rise up both the hands up. Exhale, you twist, fix your both the palm firmly. 1. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, rise up both the hands up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend forward, hold the foot with both the hands. You push your abdomen here. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Well and 2. 1. And slowly relax. Now simply you lie down on the stomach here. We'll go the little reverse stretch. Bhujangasana. Take some distance between both the legs. Fix it both the palms firmly beside of the chest. Rotate the shoulder. You keep pressing the palm. Inhale, slowly bend back. Exhale, go down. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, down. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, down. Inhale, bend back and stay there. 1. You fix the palm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly relax. Balasana. Knees apart. Extend your both hands forward. Lengthen your spine and stay there. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Here 2. 1. And slowly come back. Now please stand up. Now we'll be going with the Surya namaskar. Okay, for the better warming up of your body. So you can't find difficulty while doing the asana. Okay, you please stand up. You come in front of the mat. Now join your both the hands in namaskar here. 1. Well and 2. Inhale, raise your both the hands up. Now slowly bend back. 3. Exhale, bend forward. Lengthen your spine. 4. Bring your one leg back. Ashwa Sanchalanasana, look up. 5. Falakasana. 6. Drop your knees, chest and chin. 7. Bhujangasana, rotate the shoulder, bend back. 8. Adho Mukha Svanasana. You keep pressing the foot firmly into the ground, lengthen the spine and stay there. 9. You bring your one leg front in Ashwa Sanchalanasana. 10. Pada Hastasana. 11. Inhale. Raise your both hands up. Slowly bend back. And 12. Namaskar Siddhi. We'll go to another set. 1. Namaskar. 2. Inhale. You bend back. 3. Exhale, bend forward, lengthen your spine. 4. Bring your right leg back. You look up. 5. Falakasana. 6. Drop your knees, chest and chin. 7. Bhujangasana, lift a sternum up, bend back. 8. Adho Mukha Svanasana, you keep pressing the foot firmly. 9. Bring your right leg front in Ashwa Sanchalanasana. 10. Pada Hastasana. 11. Lengthen the spine, inhale, slowly bend back. And 12. Namaskar Siddhi. Now we'll be going with the mantra chanting. Okay, so you have to chant each mantras after the asana. Now stand in Samastiti. Om Mitraya Namaha. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Surya Namaha. Om Bhanave Namaha. Om Khagaya Namaha. Om Pushme Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Mariche Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Arkaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Please take this 30 seconds and we have done with the warm up and we'll be going with the lateral extension. Get ready for the beautiful practice. Yeah, we'll go with the practice now. Initially, we'll be going with the sitting to the standing asana practice. Okay, you sit in simple cross-legged position here, or if you want to keep your legs in Padmasana, you can keep your legs in Padmasana. Now we'll be going right from the basic level to the advanced. Okay, so please try to follow the limitation. Whatever the points I have covered in the previous, please try to remember when I'm doing the asana. And the moment when I'm doing the asana, if you are finding difficulty in holding the longer time, you can relax at the same time, no problem. Okay, and you try again, right? We'll start the class. Now, inhale, raise both the hands up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you bend sideways. Lateral extension, don't hunch the back. You twist the torso, you look up. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bend sideways. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. If you want to advance, you hold the ankle weights in the hands now. You take two ankle weights. Inhale, both the hands up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, both the hands up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, raise your hands up, look up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, both the hands up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend sideways. Inhale, both the hands up. Exhale, keep your forearm on the ground and stay there. 1. You try to fix the palm firmly, look up slightly. 2. You keep engaging the core, engage your pelvic floor muscles as well. Engage your laterals, your oblique muscles. 6. 12, 7, 8, 9, 10. From the same, you try to hold this ankle weight. You try to extend this hand more. Okay, you look up and stay there. 1. 1, 2. Here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, raise both the hands up. Exhale, bend sideways, keep your forearm on the ground. Lateral extension, you look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now hold the ankle weight, extend the hand more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep your ankle weight down. Inhale, raise both the hands up. Exhale, look down. Slightly hands in the back for better relaxation. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, you raise your both hands up. Inhale. Now slowly interlock your both hands. Your palms are facing up to the ceiling. Lengthen the spine. You slightly twist the torso here. Exhale, bend sideways. Lateral extension. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. 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 Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down and stay there. 1. Go down as much as you can. 2. Well done. 3. Well done. 4. You look up slightly. If your spine allows, you look up. If not, you look down. 6. 7. 8. Inhale. Slowly lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend sideways. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Inhale. You slowly come back. Exhale down. You look in, head in here. 5. 4. 3. Well, 2. 1. And slowly relax. Great. Now, from the same position here, now extend the right leg sideways here. Extend the right leg sideways. Sorry, from the front side. You sit comfortably here. Now try to keep a leg in the asana. Now raise your both the hands up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you bend sideways, lateral extension. You try to keep a foot flat. You look up to the ceiling. 1. Well, 2. Well, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Inhale, you raise your both hands up. Exhale, you bend sideways here. You go down. 1, look up. Well, 2. Well, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Inhale, you raise your both hands up. Now from here, you twist the torso slightly. Exhale, bend sideways. Now see, from the same position as well in this position. Now slowly twist the torso slightly. Exhale, bend sideways. You just try to interlock your both the hands. Exhale, you go down. You try to open up the chest. You bend sideways, lateral extension. Hold the foot here. You can keep your elbow. You look up and simply you stay there. 1. Well, 2. Here 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale. You raise your both the hands up. You lengthen the spine. You try to fix the palm here in the ground. You lift your body up. You go the same lateral extension. You try to bring the hand down here. You try to keep your heel and the position of the hand in the same line. You go down and stay there. 1. Well, 2. Here 3. 4. Go down slowly. 5. You bring the hand front little. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very slowly come back. Inhale. Raise your both the hands up. Exhale, bend forward for the relaxation. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Well and 2. 1. Inhale. You raise your both the hands up here. Okay, interlock your hands here. You slowly twist the torso slightly. Exhale, you bend sideways. You slowly go down. You lift the chest slightly up. You further go down. You look up and stay there. 1. Extend the hands. You keep engaging the core here. Engage your oblique muscles too. Well and 3. Here 4. Well and 5. Well and 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. Inhale, you slowly come back. Now slowly try to keep your palm on the ground. You raise your wrist up. Okay, you simply bend the knee properly. You keep pressing the wrist, move forward. You fix the palm here. You further go down. You try to hold your elbow with this hand. You try to bring this hand from the back. You try to catch here. You further go down. You look up slightly and simply you stay there. 1. Bend sideways. You keep extending this hand and try to keep your fingertip on the ground. Well and 2. Well and 3. Bend sideways 4. Well and 5. Extend this leg forward. You try to bring the leg in the same alignment. 7, 8, 9, 10, and very slowly inhale. You slowly come back. Raise up both the hands up and slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next now. Now extend the other leg front. You try to touch your foot to the thigh here. Now raise your both hands in here, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend sideways. You keep your elbow, open up the chest. Lateral extension with the other side, look up 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. 4. 5. Well and keep the foot flat 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. Inhale, raise your both the hands up. Exhale, bend sideways. Keep your elbow on the ground. Look up slightly 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. 4. 5. Well and 6. 7. 8. 9. Inhale, you raise your both the hands up here. Now from the same, you simply interlock your both the hands. You twist the torso slightly. Exhale, you bend sideways, you fix the palm here, or you can keep your elbow. You look up slightly, go down. You hold the big toe with the hand. You look up and stay 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. 4. 5. You try to engage the core and the oblique muscle 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale. Raise your both the hands up. You slowly try to keep your palm on the ground. You raise your wrist up here. Okay, try to bring the leg front. Now slowly bend sideways. You look up and stay there. Fix the palm firmly. You try to bring this hand a little more. 1. Bend sideways. Well and 2. Well and 3. 4. 5. Well and 6. 7. Bend sideways. Lateral extension. 9. 10. Very slowly inhale, you come back. Raise your both the hands up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, you slowly bend forward, hold the foot. You touch your chin. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Here 2. 1. Raise your both the hands up, simply interlock. You twist the torso slightly, look front. You deep inhale. You slowly look back slightly here. Okay. Exhale, you bend sideways, you look up. You slowly go down and stay 1. Well and 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, you raise the hand up. Now slowly again keep your palm on the ground. You raise your wrist up here. You try to bring your body in the same line. Further go down, you keep extending this hand sideways more. You keep your fingertip on the ground. You slowly further go down. You try to bring this hand. You try to catch the elbow. You keep sliding the hand more. You look up slightly. Go with the proper lateral extension and simply use tether 1. Normalize the breathing here 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, you slowly come back and relax. Now keep your both the legs straight and relax your legs here. Shake your legs 5. Well in 4. Well in 3. Well in 2. 1. Now from this position, extend the leg sideways here. Just try to make exactly in the 90 degree. You have to keep the legs in the perpendicular. Where we are making 90 degree angle between both the legs. You try to keep your both foot flat here. Okay. Now simply you raise both the hands up. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. You twist the torso, you keep looking front. Okay. You exhale, you bend sideways here. You try to keep your fingertip on the ground. You bend sideways, you look up. 1. Keep your fingertip. You try to bring the hand. You try to hold the elbow 2. Well in 3. Well in 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Inhale. Raise both the hands up from here. Exhale, bend sideways. You go down slowly. You look up. Stay here 1. Well in 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Inhale. Now lengthen the spine. You twist the torso. You keep looking front here. Now from the same, exhale, you bend sideways. You look up. You further go down. 1. Well in 2. Well in 3. If you are finding difficult, you can hold the foot. If not, you can interlock both the hands here. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, both the hands up. Exhale, bend forward, hold the foot with both the hands. You lengthen the spine for the back relaxation. You look front. 5. Well in 4. Well in 3. Here 2. 1. Inhale, you slowly come up. You hold your both the toes. Open up the chest more. You look up here for the back relaxation. 5. 4. Well in 3. 2. 1. And slowly relax. Great. Now we'll go with the other side now. You keep this leg front. Extend the other leg sideways. Raise both the hands up. Open up the chest more. You twist the torso slightly. Exhale, bend sideways. Go down, you look up 1. Well, 2. You keep engaging the core. Engage your oblique muscles 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Inhale. You slowly come up. You twist the torso slightly, look front here. Exhale, you bend sideways. 1. Well in 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, bend forward, hold the foot with both hands. You try to push your abdomen forward, you try to bring the chin down. 5. Well in 4. 3. well and two, one. Now hold your both the toes. You make an arch in the back. Look up. 5, well and 4. Arch in the back slightly here. 3, well and 2, and slowly relax. Now you keep your both the legs straight here and shake your legs. Relax the next 5, well and 4, well and 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Okay, now we'll go with the next now. Now you fix your both the palm firmly into the ground and simply you stand on the knee. Okay, now from here, you take some distance between both the legs to the shoulder level. You keep pressing the palm firmly. Inhale slowly, try to make an arch in the back here. You look more up. Exhale down, hunch in the back. Inhale slowly, make an arch in the back. Look up. Exhale, hunch in the back, look in. Inhale, slowly make an arch in the back, look up. Exhale, hunch in the back. Hold it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back here. You simply stand on the knee. Okay. Now from here, if you want to keep your ankle in the dorsal, you can keep your legs in the dorsiflexion, or you can keep legs in the plantar. Okay. Now from here, you simply raise your both hands, extend your both hands sideways. Okay. Now from here, you sort of lean sideways. Now see, the position of both the glutes and the leg will remain the same. You keep pressing the waist more forward, extend your both hands sideways. You lean sideways very slowly. You keep pressing here, try to keep your toe on the ground. Okay, if you're able to keep your fingertip, you can. You look up to the ceiling, you look towards your extended hand, you keep sliding the hand more. Okay, and stay there. If you're able to fix the palm, you can. If you are finding difficulty in doing the asana, you take the brick here. You take 2 bricks, you keep your both the bricks sideways. You please don't try to strain yourself unnecessarily while doing the asana. आपको लग रहा है कि if you want to take the support, you take support, no problem. Okay, you please be careful when you're going with the lateral extension. Now you take the 2 bricks, you stand on the knee. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, bend sideways, you fix the palm. 1. You look up slightly, otherwise look front. 2. Well and 3. 4. Well and 5. 6. If you want to lift the hand, you can. 7. 8. Inhale, you slowly come back. Exhale, you bend sideways, fix the palm. You look towards your extended hand. 1, 2, 3. You keep your hand over there if you can. 4. Well and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, you slowly come back. Now slowly try to bend your both elbows in the 90 here. You try to open up the chest more. Bring the glutes out slowly. You lift the chest up slightly. Look. 5. For the better relaxation. 4. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, you hunch in the back. You try to bring your both the elbows front. 4. Well and 3, 2, 1. Extend your both hands sideways. Now very slowly interlock your both the hands. Your palms are facing up. You deep inhale. You go with hip contraction, push your wrist forward. Exhale, you bend sideways very slowly. You go down. You look up for the deeper stretch. Stay there. 1. Engage 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, you slowly come up. Exhale, you bend sideways, lengthen the spine. You go down slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, you slowly come back. Now slowly extend your both the hands backside here. Now very slowly try to hold the heel with your both the hands. You try to open up the chest more. You do back bend and simply stay here. 10. Ustasana. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You lift your one hand up here, you twist the torso, you slightly go with the lateral extension the same, you slowly look towards your one leg and now slowly keep a hand over the ear. If you can, you try to bring the hand back, you try to catch the elbow here, you go down slowly, you look towards the heel, stay there 5. 4, 3, 2. If you want to extend hand, you can. 1. Inhale, you slowly come back. Now try to hold the heel. Now raise another hand up. You twist the torso slightly. You look towards your extended. If you're able to hold the elbow, you can hold the elbow. You look towards your extended hand. If not, you can keep your hand straight and stay there. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale, you make an arch on the back here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly inhale. Raise your both the hands up. You fix your both the palm firmly onto the ground. You hunch in the back, you look in, engage the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Balasana. Extend your both knees sideways. You lean forward and stay here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next now. Now, we'll go with the next now. Okay. You simply stand on the knee here. You simply stand on the knee. Now, you extend the legs sideways. You can keep something under the knee if you are getting too much pressure. Now, extend the legs sideways here. Now, we'll go with the Parihasana position. If you want to lift the toe, you can lift the toe. Now, slowly raise your both the hands up. Extend your both hand. You slightly twist the torso. Exhale, you bend sideways, go down. You look up slightly and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the big toe. You roll the hand, try to catch the elbow here. You just try to look up here. Okay. You try to push your wrist forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. You raise your both the hands up. Now from the same, you try to extend with the other side the same. Interlock your both the hands here. You keep pressing the wrist forward. You slowly fix the foot firmly. You keep pressing the wrist forward, bend sideways. You go down. If you are finding difficult, you can keep your hand. But you try to keep your both. Try to interlock your both the hands and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale. You slowly come back and stand on the knee. Now we'll go with the other side the same. You simply stand on the knee, but we'll be going with the Perikasana position. You try to extend the leg. You raise your both hands up. You twist the toes. So exhale, you bend sideways. You look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're able to hold the big toe, you can 6, 7, 8, 9. Bring the hand back slowly. You try to catch the elbow. You look up. 5, 4. You please keep engaging. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Raise your both hands up here. You fix the foot firmly. Exhale. Try to keep pressing the wrist, move forward. Exhale. You bend sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale. Slowly come back and slowly relax. Vajrasana. You hunch in the back slightly for the better relaxation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now, you take the chair now. Now we'll be going little advanced one. Okay. Now you take the chair here. You keep your chair here. Now, you simply stand on the knee. You try to keep your one leg front. You try to keep your one leg front. Now you can keep something under the knee so that you can't get difficulty when you're doing the asana. You try to keep your back leg maximum straight. Now you take the support of the chair if you want here. You keep pressing the waist down, raise the hand up, you deep inhale. Raise both the hands up. You keep looking front, you twist the torso slightly, extend your both hands sideways from the same. You keep looking back and stay there. Clear? You have to do this. I will show you again. You simply stand. Extend the leg back side here. You keep pressing the waist down. You try to keep a leg straight. You twist the torso. Extend the hands sideways here. 1, 2. If you want to take support of the wall, you can take support of the, no problem. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You further go down the same lateral extension. You take support of the chair initially. You slowly bend sideways the same. You look back and simply you stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, slowly come back. Exhale, bend forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you go to the same position here. You fix the foot the same. Again, twist the torso. Now exhale. Now, as you kept our hand on the chair, now you try to touch your heel. Okay. You try to twist here. You bend sideways. You keep pressing the waist down as well at the same time. You try to keep it like in the same line. You further go down and simply you stay there. 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. Here 4. Well and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. You try to hold the elbow. Last 10 go down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly come back. Exhale, bend forward, lengthen the spine. Extend your both hands front. 5, well and 4, well and 3, well and 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next. You simply stand on the knee. You try to keep your one leg front here. You try to push your waist down, try to keep your back leg straight. You further go down. You twist the torso here. Extend the hands sideways. You look here. 1, well and 2. You look towards your heel. Well and 3. You try to bring your back leg quarters and more down. 4. Well and 5. Well and 6. You fix the palm on the chair. 7. You raise the hand and you bend sideways here. 1. Well and 2. Well and 3 here. 4. Well and 5. Well and 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale. You slowly come back. Exhale, bend forward, fix your both the palm firmly. Well and 5. Here 4. Well and 3. Well and 2. 1. Again you go to the same position here. Try to bring your back leg quarters more down. You please keep your back leg straight. Your front leg in the 90 degree exactly. You use your body weight to push your waist maximum down towards the ground. You raise your hand up. You twist the torso, you bend sideways. Now instead of keeping the hand on the chair, you try to hold the heel. You further go down. You keep pressing it down more. You look towards the heel and stay there. 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. Here 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Slowly bring this hand. You try to hold the elbow here and stay there. 1. Well and 2. Be down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Exhale. You bend forward, lengthen your spine. You keep looking front here. 5. Well and 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly Relax here. You simply sit in Vajrasana, extend your both hands forward. You relax the back foot. 4, well in 3, well in 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now from the same here, you stand on the knee. Okay. Now you try to bring this chair a little nearer. Now we'll be going with the support of the chair. Or if you want to do without support, you can also do without support, no problem. Okay. Now you try to keep your leg on the top here. Okay. Your another leg will remain on the ground, and you need to keep your other toe on the top of the chair. Right? You try to twist the torso slightly. Be careful not to sit back. You keep pressing the waist forward. Now slowly twist the torso. You slowly keep your elbow on the ground. You keep pressing the waist more forward. You slowly bend sideways. You try to keep your hand and try to keep your hand on the chair and stay there. Okay. If you want to do little advance, you try to keep your hand inside here, where you try to bring this shoulder little near to this foot. Extend this hand sideways more. You keep pressing it down here. You try to hold the chair and simply stay there. 1, well and 2, well and 3, 4, well and 5, well and 6, 7, 8, 9, well and 10. Last 5 further go down if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Slowly come back. You fix your both palms firmly under the ground. You try to hunch in the back, you look in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now change the leg. You keep your one leg on the ground, another leg on the top of the chair here. Okay. You simply stand on the knee. Now you slowly keep pressing the waist forward. You twist the torso slightly. You try to keep your elbow on the ground comfortably. Don't try to sit back. You keep pressing the waist more forward as much as you can. You keep looking back here. You just try to extend the hands sideways and simply you stay there. 1. You go down. Well and 2. Here 3. Well and 4. 5. 6. If you can, just try to keep your hand inside here and try to keep your palm. If you are finding difficulty in keeping the palm on the ground, you please take the breath. You keep pressing the waist forward, twist the torso. You try to fix the palm. You keep rolling back here and simply you stay there. 1. Well and 2. Be careful. 3, 4, 5. Well and 6. Here 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale. You slowly come back. You fix the palm on the ground. You try to hunch in the back. You're looking head in here. 5, well and 4, well and 3, well and 2. Now we'll try the same asana without support of the chair. Okay. So now you keep this chair aside now. You simply stand on the knee properly. You stand on the knee here. Now simply you fold your one leg back. You twist the torso here and try to hold the foot with your one hand. Level 1, you keep pressing the waist slightly forward and try to lean sideways and try to keep this ankle at the elbow. Okay. And try to bring your one hand front and simply you can stay there. If there is any possibility, you try to rotate slightly here, you look front and stay there. Possibility है थोड़ा सा toe को पकड़ लो and keep your hand on the ground. Or if you are finding difficulty in holding the foot, you take this belt here. You wear the belt very simply, you stand on the knee. Okay. Now take this belt simply and try to keep your hand on the ground. Or if you want to take support of the brick, you can take support of the brick too. You keep pressing it back, rotate the shoulder here. You go down as much as you can and stay. Or if you can, if you're able to hold this foot, you hold this foot, you try to rotate the shoulder here. Okay, you go down as much as you can. You try to extend this more and simply you have to stay here. Okay, 10, 9, you try to lock exactly at the shoulder. 3, 4, well and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly come back. You hunch in the back, you look in head in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now if we say you stand underneath the same, now we'll go the other side. Now if you want to use the belt, you can use the belt, no problem. Stand underneath. You lift the toe up. You please be careful. Hold the belt with the hand and very slowly you keep sliding. You try to keep your palm on the ground. If you are finding difficulty keeping the palm, use the brick again the same. You slowly try to rotate the shoulder and you can stay. You keep walking through the belt. You keep slowing down and try to hold the foot here with the same. You try to extend this hand more. Possibility है ये leg को पूरा ऊपर लेके आओ थोड़ा. You try to rotate here. You further go down and stay there. 1. You keep pressing the wrist forward 2. Bend sideways 3. 4. Well 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very slowly come back. You simply go to the balasana, knees apart, extend your both hands forward and stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we'll go to the relaxation. For the back relaxation, we'll go to Bhujangasana. Now place your both hands beside of the chest. Rotate the shoulder. Inhale, you lift the sternum up slowly, bend back. Exhale down. 2. Inhale, bend back. Exhale down. 3. Inhale, bend back. Exhale down. 4. Inhale, you bend back and stay there. 1, 2, 3, well and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Balasana. Vajrasana, forward bend here. Relax. Now we will use the bricks now. If you are finding difficulty while using the brick, then you don't use brick. Brick use nago karo. You can do directly with the If you want to take support of the chair, you can take support of the chair. Or if you want to do directly, you can do directly as well. No problem. Okay. Now for that, now you have to take 2 breaks now. Okay. You take 2 breaks. You simply take 2 breaks now and try to keep a break here. You have to stand on the knee. You take support of the chair here in the front. You simply try to keep your thigh properly and try to bring the leg front here. Okay. Very slowly try to bend the leg. Clear. You slowly bend the leg. Now you try to keep leg front. You slowly twist the torso here. Okay. Now very slowly you try to lock exactly at the elbow. If you want to take support, you can. You try to lock exactly at the elbow. Now bring your one hand backside to simply interlock here. Level 1 you can do this. Possibility here, just try to extend. You try to extend here. You try to fix the palm. Go more down as much as you can and simply can stay. Possibility here, you can keep your palm on the ground. Extend the leg sideways very slowly. Go down as much as you can and simply can stay there. 10, 9. If not, you can hold here itself. You simply try to keep leg at the elbow and slowly bend sideways here. You can also do this. 7. If you are able to keep your hand, you can keep your hand. 6. Go down as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly relax, bend forward here. 5, 4, well 3, here 2, 1 and relax. Now we'll go the other side. You simply keep your knee on the chair, extend the leg front. You simply stand on the knee and now hold your back leg now, fold your back leg now. You twist the toes to the seam. You just try to lock at the elbow. You bring the other hand. You simply try to interlock and try to extend the hand sideways and stay there. If you can, very slowly keep your hand on the ground. Extend this hand sideways more. You look back and stay there. 10, 9, 7, well 6, here 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly relax your bend forward, lengthen your spine. 5, well 4, well 3, well 2, 1 and slowly relax here. Now we'll go with the next now. Okay. Now simply you take 2 bricks here. Now you take support of the brick. You try to extend the one leg back. You keep your one leg front here. You sit comfortably. Okay. If you are finding difficulty, if your body is tilting, you can keep something under the glute. No problem. Clear? Now try to keep your back leg straight here. You keep looking front and straight there. Now from here, very slowly, you bend the leg. You bring your one hand back. Okay. You try to lock at the elbow. You have to do the same. You extend the one hand back. You try to hold the foot. If you are finding difficulty in holding the foot, you please take support of the belt and you can do. Now, if you want, you can interlock your both hands. You try to extend your hands sideways and simply you can stay there. Okay. You slowly go sideways and simply you can stay there. 10, 9, 8, 7. You try to bring the hand down here. You try to lock exactly at the chin now. Okay. Try to lock at the chin here. You keep looking back and stay there. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold the knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and very slowly relax. Great. Now we'll go with another side now. With the same chain side, you extend the leg back here. You keep looking front. Okay. Now slowly fold the back leg. You twist the torso here and simply try to hold. You try to lock exactly at the elbow. Okay. You simply interlock. Extend your both hands sideways here. You look back and stay. 1, well and 2, well and 3. Extend the hands sideways. 4, well and 5. If you can, just try to bring this leg little near to the chin. You try to hold the knee here. Okay. You keep pressing it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly relax. You come back, sit down in the butterfly, and just relax the legs here. 5, well and 4. Exhale, you bend forward. You lengthen the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend forward, further go down, relax the back muscle. 5, well and 4, 3, well and 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now you please take 2 bricks now here. You keep your both the bricks under the lower back. Now very slowly drop your body down here. Open up the chest. Extend your both the hands back and stay there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Exhale, twist here. Hope you're getting little pain in the back, that's completely fine. 5, 4, relax the back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Change the other side. You twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and slowly relax. Now if you have the bolster, you can use the bolster, or if you have the pillows, you can also take the pillows. Now you take this bolster here. Now try to keep your bolster back. Now slowly lay it on the back here, very slowly. Drop the head back. Extend your both hands sideways. You simply close your eyes. Take a long inhale and exhale. Relaxation. Take a long inhale. Relax the range body parts. Relax your body. Now slowly turn to the left side. With the support of your right hand, you slowly come back. You sit in simple cross-legged position here. You keep your both the hands on the knees, either in chin or Gnana Mudra. You take a long inhale with your both the nostril and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gently rub your both palms and slowly touch your eyes with a sweet movement to the open your eyes. Relax. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you are new to this channel, you please subscribe to my channel and you press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Namaste.